stop scrolling for 1 second because your haircut might be perfectly fine. The problem might be what you're doing with it every single morning. Most women over 60 are styling their hair in ways that quietly add years to their face, and they've been doing it so long they can't even see it anymore. Here's what nobody tells you. A great haircut styled the wrong way looks worse than an average haircut styled the right way. And 5 specific styling habits are aging women over 60 faster than any gray hair or wrinkle ever could. Today, I'm counting down the 5 hairstyling mistakes that age women over 60 and exactly what to do instead. Each fix takes less than 2 minutes and costs you nothing. Stay with me to the end because the 5th mistake is the one that decides whether the other 4 even matter. If this helps you, tap subscribe. Let's start. Number 5, the tight pulled back bun. Number 5, stop pulling your hair back into a tight, severe bun or ponytail. This is the styling habit most women over 60 default to without thinking. You wake up, you pull everything back tight, you pin it down, and you're done. It feels neat, it feels controlled, it feels easy. But here's what it's actually doing to your face. A tight pull stretches the skin at the temples and around the eyes, which sounds like it would lift, but it doesn't. It makes the face look strained, severe, and tense instead of lifted and relaxed. And every bit of softness that makes a face look warm and approachable gets pulled away into a hard knot at the back of your head. Here's the part nobody talks about. Over the years, that constant tension is actually pulling your hairline back. The hair at your temples and along the front gets thinner and thinner from years of being yanked in the same direction every single day. The style you chose to look neat is quietly making your hair look thinner. The better move is a low, loose bun or a soft, relaxed ponytail. Leave a few soft pieces free around your face and at the temples. Don't slick it tight against your skull. Let it breathe. That softness around the face is what reads as warm and youthful, and it takes the same amount of time as the tight version. Same updo, completely different effect, and once you've loosened up, the next mistake is about what you're putting on top of it. Number 4, the stiff frozen helmet. Number 4, stop spraying your hair into a stiff, unmovable helmet. I know exactly where this comes from. For decades, the goal was hold. Set it, spray it, don't let it move. And a lot of women over 60 are still reaching for that heavy hold hairspray every single morning, coating their hair until it's shiny, stiff, and frozen in place like a museum display. Here's the problem. Hair that doesn't move reads as old. It's that simple. Stiff, lacquered hair belongs to another era, and when you wear it now, it doesn't look polished. It looks dated. Youth in hair is movement, a slight sway, a gentle fall, a strand that shifts when you turn your head. When you spray all of that away, you spray away the one quality that makes hair look alive. And there's a second problem nobody mentions. Heavy hairspray builds up on the hair over time, coating each strand with a layer of product that makes it look dull, heavy, and lifeless even after you wash it. You're not just freezing the style, you're slowly suffocating the hair underneath. The better move is to throw away the heavy hold spray entirely. Replace it with a light texturizing spray or a flexible hold spray that lets the hair move. Or use a small amount of styling cream worked through with your fingers for soft, touchable shape. Your hair should move when you move. That's the whole point. If the wind can't touch it, neither can youth. And speaking of youth, the next mistake is hiding the most expressive part of your entire face. Number 3, flat curtains hiding your face. Number 3, stop letting your hair fall flat and straight on both sides, like curtains closing over your face. A lot of women over 60 wear their hair long and straight, parted in the middle, falling flat on both sides without any shape, volume, or movement. It feels simple and low maintenance, but here's what it does to your face. It hides it. Two flat panels of hair hanging on either side close your face off like curtains closing on a stage. Nobody can see your eyes properly, your cheekbones disappear, and the face looks narrower, longer and heavier than it actually is. Here's the part nobody talks about. Your face is your best feature. Your eyes, your smile, your expression. That's what people respond to. When your hair covers it instead of framing it, you're hiding the most powerful thing you have. The better move is to open the curtains. You don't need a new haircut for this. Tuck one side behind your ear. That alone opens half your face and adds instant asymmetry, which reads as more dynamic and more modern. Or add a soft wave or bend to the hair around the face so it curves away instead of falling flat. If you have layers, use a round brush or a large curling iron just on the pieces that frame your face. 2 minutes, and suddenly your face is visible, lifted, and open instead of hidden behind 2 walls of hair. And that brings us to a mistake about where your hair starts, and it's one almost nobody thinks about. Number 2, the center part with flat roots. Number 2, stop wearing a dead center part with 0 volume at the roots. A center part pulled tight and flat against the scalp is one of the most aging styling choices you can make, and almost nobody realizes it. Here's why. A center part is perfectly symmetrical, and perfect symmetry is static. It gives the eye nowhere to travel, nothing to discover, and it reads as flat and lifeless. Worse, it splits your hair into 2 equal halves that fall away from each other at the crown, exposing the scalp along a widening line that makes thinning look 10 times more visible than it actually is. Here's the part nobody talks about. As hair naturally thins at the crown with age, a center part puts a spotlight directly on the area that's lost the most density. It's the opposite of what you want. The better move takes 5 seconds. Shift your part half an inch to the side. That's it. A slight side part immediately adds a symmetry, which reads as movement and energy. It also sweeps more hair over the thinner area at the crown, giving instant coverage and the appearance of more volume. And here's the bonus. Once you've shifted the part, lift the roots. Use your fingers to push the hair up at the crown while you blow dry, or use a small amount of root lifting spray. Volume at the roots changes everything. It makes the face look lifted, the hair look thicker, and the whole style look intentional instead of flat. And now we're at number 1, the mistake underneath all the others. Number 1, the same style for 20 years. Number 1, stop wearing your hair the exact same way you've worn it for the last 20 years. This is the mistake that sits underneath every other one on this list, because it's not about a technique. It's about a mindset. Most women over 60 found a hairstyle that worked at some point, usually in their 40s, and they never changed it again. Same part, same length, same shape, same routine, every single day for decades. Here's the truth that changes everything. Your face has changed. Your hair texture has changed. Your skin tone has changed. Your coloring has changed. The style that looked perfect at 42 is not the same style that flatters you at 62 because you are not the same woman. Clinging to the old style doesn't preserve youth. It freezes you in a past version of yourself. And that freeze is exactly what reads as dated and old to everyone around you. Here's the part nobody talks about. The most stylish women over 60 are not the ones with the best hair. They're the ones who kept evolving. They tried something new. They shifted a part, changed a texture, added a wave, cut something shorter, let something grow. They stayed curious about themselves instead of settling into the exact same routine out of habit and fear. The better move is not a dramatic transformation. It's one small change. Move your part. Add a wave you didn't have before. Tuck one side behind your ear. Try a texturizing product instead of hairspray. Lift your roots where they used to be flat. Just one thing, different from yesterday. That one change signals to everyone, including yourself, that you're still here, still present, still evolving. And that is the most youthful thing you can possibly communicate, no matter what your hair looks like. So here's the truth underneath everything we just covered. Your haircut might be perfectly fine. It's the 5 things you do with it every morning that are quietly aging you. The tight pull that strains your face, the frozen spray that kills all movement, the flat curtains that hide your best feature, the center part that exposes what you'd rather cover, and the 20-year routine that says you stopped evolving. Fix them in the same hair, the same cut, the same you suddenly look softer, lighter, more modern, and years younger. Not because you changed your hair, but because you changed how you wear it. Now I want to hear from you. Of these 5, which one have you been doing without even realizing it? The tight bun, the heavy hairspray, the same style for decades? Tell me the number in the comments, because I read every single one and your answers decide what I cover next. And if this changed how you'll do your hair tomorrow morning, subscribe to the channel, because next week I'm breaking down the 5 dresses that instantly slim women over 60 without shapewear. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the very next video.